What is going on, y'all? Um, we are live at 5 on the YouTube and Facebook, and I'm not sure we're live on the Instagram. I don't think we are on the Instagram. All right, let's dive into some hack your health stuff here. We're trying a new setup. Crystal's not here with us. Rigel's sleeping, so she is MIA because Rigel is snoozing and he hasn't had a nap today, and he needs a nap today. So Crystal is not here. So I know this thing says Robert and Crystal, but it is just Robert today. So my apologies there. Crystal is the star of the show, but it is just me. We already got someone jumping in there. Hey, yo, how's it going? It is going great. Cannot complain. So I figured we would dive into a little bit of Hack Your Health, KetoCon stuff. So Hack Your Health is now, KetoCon is now Hack Your Health. That is going to be taking place at the end of this month, beginning of next. I believe it is let me look at my calendar real quick. It is the Thursday, the 30th through the 2nd of June, which is a Sunday. I'm going to be speaking at the Mastermind Entrepreneurship panel on the 30th, which I believe is from 1 p.m. until 6 p.m. I'm going to be also speaking on the food addiction panel, and I'm not exactly sure what day that is taking place. I haven't looked at the calendar yet. But there's going to be several great speakers there. I am super excited for all of it. Lots of familiar faces, lots of new faces. They're bringing in a lot of different people. They're bringing in Chris Gethin, who I've had on the podcast. I like Chris a lot, so I'm excited to see what he has to speak about on the conference itself. So I'll be listening there. I'm bringing the majority of my crew. We're going to have a massive booth set up. I'm bringing our Freightliner rig. So we're going to have a rig inside the convention hall. We're going to have the apparel set up. We're going to have the brick set up. We are bringing a KetoCon exclusive flavor, and I'm super excited for y'all to try that. It's going to be a new flavor, unlike anything else that we've ever created before. We're going to be testing it out at KetoCon or Hack Your Health to see how it is received, and then pending any feedback we get back on that flavor, will dictate when and if we launch that to the general public. So super excited about that for sure. But again, I'll be speaking at two different panels. Entrepreneurship panel. I think I'm going to be speaking on bootstrapping a business on the entrepreneurship panel. And I'm very excited about that because I love business just as much as I love fitness and nutrition and ketogenic dieting. So I'll be able to kind of talk about the business component of things, which I'm very excited about. And then I'll be speaking on the food addiction panel alongside some other great names in the space. And that is a subject that is not, it never really gets as much attention as I think it deserves. I feel like food addiction, disordered eating is incredibly important and plagues a lot of people. It's plagued me at times in the past, and I feel like it needs to be brought to the surface rather than discussed in closed circles or behind closed doors, but bringing some more awareness around that and how to improve one's relationship with food, I think, is incredibly important. So I'll be speaking on that at the on a panel as well. So super excited about all things Hack Your Health. There's also going to be a VIP meetup sponsored through Hack Your Health. I'm not sure what the venue is on that, but that's always a great turnout. So definitely check that out. And then Brian Sanders with the Sapien.org organization is going to be hosting an after party on Saturday. And that's going to be at his Sapien Center, which is in Austin. So I'll be going to that as well. So super excited for all things KetoCon and Hack Your Health. Super excited to be back in Austin where some great barbecue is. It's going to be a great shebang through and through. Can't wait to see y'all. Can't wait for the new flavor. Can we buy the new flavor? Yes. The new flavor will be up for sale at KetoCon. However, I do not have the packaging yet for that new flavor because it is a new flavor and I just pretty much formulated it the other day. So it's going to be up for sale, but it's only going to be in the silver generic unbranded packaging. But I did get a clearance from the Arkansas Health Department and the Texas Health Department, and we're totally fine to sell them in the unbranded silver packaging. We will have the nutrition information on display there, so you will be able to get the nutritional information. But yes, it will be up for sale. It'll be for grabs. It just won't be branded in our fancy packaging. Mike, what's up, man? How you doing, brother? Looks like the food addiction panel is 3 p.m. on Saturday. I appreciate you looking that up. Definitely excited to be chatting on that. TM, how are you? I am doing great. How are you doing? I'll be volunteering at that time, so I'll miss the food addiction panel. Well, shoot, I think it's all going to be recorded, so anybody that has the virtual pass or that pass in general can watch any of this stuff after the fact. So that should be good. I'm kind of excited to have like more of a panel focus. And like normally I speak on the main stage or a breakout room. I've spoken at KetoCon every single year they've had it. But this year I'm just speaking on 2 panels as opposed to having my own standalone topic. But I prefer the panels anyways. I do like the standalone topics. So I never turned down an opportunity for that. But I like the panel setting because we're able to get more feedback from the audience. We're able to kind of go back and forth with other people that are on the panel. So it's just an interesting dynamic and vibe that I don't think you get when it's just a standalone single speaker. So I am super excited about the panels for sure. But we're going to be doing some pretty cool stuff at the booth. Like we're going to have, like I said, a massive booth setup. We're bringing the rig there. We're going to be printing shirts on demand on site. So again, we're going to be printing KetoCon or Hack Your Health shirts. So if you want a Hack Your Health shirt, you'll be able to get that printed on demand by our team there on site. And then we're also going to be bringing our own apparel designs and printing those on site as well. And I'm pretty sure we're just going to do a super cheap flat rate of just $20 per item on everything across the board with the apparel. So high quality shirts on demand there with the designs that we're bringing. So we're super excited about that. And then obviously we're going to bring in the Keto Bricks, and we'll have that new KetoCon exclusive flavor for y'all to test out and try it there as well. So super excited about that. And that's pretty much, actually, let me just, I had one of my clients message me asking about who I'm excited to see speaking. So let me just go to Hack Your Health's website real quick. And I'm going to run through some of the speakers. And I'll just actually put this link in this StreamYard channel as well. So boom, there it is popping up in the channel. Greg said the exclusive flavor is incredible. So he has tried that flavor. He likes it. I like it. I think y'all are going to love it. But in looking at the speaker lineup, so a lot of these people I don't even know. So I'm excited to hear him, even though I don't know them all. So Ben Azadi, I've heard him speak. He's going to bring a great presentation, I'm sure. Sean Baker will be there. James Berry's going to be there and speaking. And he is the owner, founder of the Pluck Seasoning, which is that Oregon blend seasoning. I've had him on the podcast, I think, twice. Super cool dude. Super excited to chat with him. Chris Bates, I've had him on the podcast. He's going to be speaking. He's very much so an animal-based nutrition guy, so very much excited to hear what he has to say. Dr. Berg will be speaking there. So I've seen a lot of his YouTube videos, but I've never seen him actually speak in person. So that'll be interesting. Dr. Boz will be there. Brenda Breland will be there, speaking on the entrepreneurship panel alongside me. Judy Cho is a rock star. Her and Danny Conway are going to be speaking there. They're pretty much my 2 go-to resources when it comes to all things carnivore. Speaking of carnivore, Dr. Anthony Chafee will be there. Had him on the podcast. He's a great guy. So excited to see what he has to say. Let's see, who else do I recognize? Maria Emmerich's going to be there speaking. Brett Ender, he is one of the Meat Mafia guys. He'll be speaking there. Love him. Let's see here. Chris Gethin, like I said, he'll be speaking. He is speaking on how to reduce your biological age as an athlete, and also on the panel for the energy formula, unlocking the secrets of vitality. So that will be interesting for sure. Ben Greenfield will be there speaking, so that'll be interesting. He's going to be doing a community AMA. Dorian from Keto Mojo will be there. Danielle Hamilton will be there. I've had Dr. John Jaquish, the X3 guy, on my podcast, and I'm pretty skeptical, honestly. I like the X3 bar, but I get questions all the time about, do I think the X3 bar is the way to go for building muscle? No. If I had to pick between an X3 bar or my weights, I'm 100% going to pick my weights every day of the week. But that does not mean that if I am traveling or don't have access to my weights, I would not appreciate having the X3 bar. Definitely appreciate that. I think it's great. I think there's a ton of benefit that comes with the resistance bands. You do get that variable resistance. You get that constant tension. So all kinds of perks. But do I think that is the most optimal way to build muscle in and of itself? No, like I like having my weights. But he'll be speaking there. Dr. Amy Horniman will be there. I've had her on the podcast several times. She's got some great knowledge around menopause, hormonal fluctuations, so all kinds of good stuff there. Dr. Robert Kiltz, he'll be speaking on carnivore. He's a great guy, super passionate about his topic, so very interested to see what he has to say. Lots of people that I have not met. Max Lugavere, I believe is how you pronounce his name. He's a force to be reckoned with in the space. He's going to be speaking. So that'll be an interesting one to catch for sure. Charles Mayfield will be speaking. I met him at the Rooted in Regeneration Summit at the White Oak Pastures event. He's an awesome guy. So I'm excited to see what he's got to be presenting on as well. It was super cool to connect with him in person at White Oak Pastures. Emily Murphy and I will be on the entrepreneurship panel together. Let's see, who else do I recognize? Mary Roberts, she is an awesome rock star. She'll be speaking on the food addiction panel with me as well. Brian Sanders, he is the guy that is behind the Sapien organization with that after party. So he'll be speaking there. Let's see here. What else we got? Adam will be emceeing the event. So he's a great guy. Always lots of laughter when he's in the house. So I'm excited to see what he's got to say. He's going to be great as an MC. And then Sean Wells will be there as well. So, yeah, he's a good guy, too. Lots of people that I don't know yet. I'm perusing their speaker panel website page, and there's like a whole bunch of people that I've never interacted with, seen, recognized. So all kinds of good stuff. There's one thing I have to commend Robin and the Hack Your Health team for. They're definitely making an effort to bring in a lot of new faces, a lot of familiar faces, too, but a lot of new faces. So constantly keeping the education on the cutting edge, bringing in new content, which I most definitely appreciate. And that is all I had to say about Hack Your Health KetoCon. So again, Crystal's not here. Rigel is napping. It is just me. Open discussion now. Hit me with whatever you want to talk about. I'm all ears. I kind of want to talk. This might be a bittersweet subject, but we have been dropping the ball a little bit on our Tuesday calls because for whatever reason, Rigel falls asleep later on Tuesdays. Not sure why. But Tuesdays at 5, he is off the time to sleep. So normally he falls asleep between like 1 and 2, but on Tuesdays it's oftentimes later. So it's like Crystal's oftentimes having to wake him up to get here for the lives. And today she's like, he just fell asleep. I'm just going to let him sleep. So we may need to move the time around when we do our live calls. So that's an option. Another option is that we may have to like pause the live calls for a moment because my bandwidth is getting drastically taken up. And I want to make sure I'm delivering awesome content and videos and podcasts and everything for y'all. And I just feel like I'm constantly behind the 8 ball on these lives, which is not fair to y'all. And I think that's partly due because I've got so much stuff taking up my bandwidth as it pertains to the course, the bricks, traveling for the cacao butter situation. Booked a flight to Brazil, by the way. So I'm going to be going to Brazil in a few weeks to see if we can find a local source, not local to Arkansas, obviously, but going direct to the source in Brazil. So I'm excited about that. But that's obviously going to take me out of the office for a bit. So just a lot of volatility right now as it pertains to scheduling a consistent weekly live call for y'all. So be keen to get y'all's thoughts on that. Do you love these live calls? Do you hate these live calls? What can we do better with these live calls? Is there a better proposed time or duration for y'all? If you're on this live call like you are, I'm assuming you enjoy them at least, or else you wouldn't be spending your time here. But just want to kind of put that in the pipeline because we may have to move around times, durations, frequencies, things of that nature. Haven't really figured out all the kinks on that yet. Got to talk with Crystal and get a game plan. But the parenting component is throwing some more wrenches in our plan because we're just simply not as free to pick our own times and do things these days. Because like I said, Rigel's napping right now and he's our priority for make sure he's getting good sleep. So yep, all good. So that's good. OMAD Skippy Doo. That's a pretty cool name. Just now read that out. OMAD Skippy Doo. All right. What else we want to talk about, y'all? One thing I do want to mention is that I just got done recording a podcast earlier today with TJ West, who is the promoter of the Rocktown Naturals Bodybuilding WNBF competition, which will be hosted in Little Rock, Arkansas. So Central Arkansas at the Little Rock Fairgrounds. That is the first Central Arkansas natural bodybuilding competition that I've been aware of. This is the first year he's hosting it. There is a natural WNBF show in Arkansas, in Northwest Arkansas. It's actually happening on June 1st within that same federation. And he's going to be hosting one in Central Arkansas. And I've got some things in the pipeline to be potentially hosting a competition of myself next year. So we are bringing more natural bodybuilding shows to the Midwest in the state of Arkansas. So super excited about that. I definitely want to move the needle in the right direction as it pertains to more exposure, more opportunities for natural athletes. So if any of y'all are ever considering competing, hopefully y'all will look at Arkansas as a potential viable opportunity to do so. So there's that. What else we got? Open discussion at this point, y'all. Because Crystal's not here, I'm just kind of rambling at this point because I don't have anybody to bounce ideas off of. But that is all that I wanted to mention as far as KetoCon, Hack Your Health is concerned. So yeah, I am very excited about that. That'll be again next week. So I'm leaving, packing up, bringing the crew with me. We're going to be heading out and headed to KetoCon on Wednesday morning. We're going to get set up at the Airbnb, and then we'll be there until all throughout Sunday and leaving Monday morning. So we're going to be in Austin in the very near future. Mike says, I listened to a podcast, Danica Patrick and Callie Means. That was very interesting. What was it about exactly? I will definitely check it out and see if I can learn something. What's your thoughts on arthritis? Huge time get knee replacement soon. Yeah, so arthritis is no joke. My mom has really bad arthritis, but she has pretty much gone keto and has been for the past 2 years, and she has noticed less arthritic pains due to the anti-inflammatory nature of, one, reducing the inflammatory foods, but then also, two, having higher circulating ketones, which are anti-inflammatory in and of themselves. So yeah, if you are struggling with arthritis, I would certainly recommend removing the inflammatory foods and increasing overall circulation of blood ketones, which would be helpful in your situation. Knee replacements are no joke, though. She just got 2 of her hip replacements done, one last year, one this year, and then she's had foot surgery, but she has not had knee surgery yet. Knee surgery would be a doozy, but anything you do to minimize inflammation would be key. Carnivore Muscle, what's up, man? How you doing? If anybody's not following Carnivore Muscle, check him out on IG. He's getting ready to do a competition. I think he's like 7. I'm trying to remember your last post, man. Was it 7 weeks out, 2 weeks out, something crazy? But you're looking great. You're getting lean. I'm excited to watch the progress unfold, man. So keep killing it, brother. Typo, no worries. Callie is the founder of True Med. Let me look that up real quick. True Med. Was he on Joe Rogan's podcast recently? I feel like I heard something about that. Metabolic health is medicine. If exercise was a pill, it would be the biggest blockbuster medication of all time. Interesting. I will definitely check this out. I feel like I actually did see this. Yeah, I did see this. One of my clients was talking to me about this, and that certain products and stuff apply. I wonder if I can get the Keto Brick in here as a True Med certified product. So yeah, I will definitely look into that and check that out. 2 weeks out. So yeah, getting freaking close, man. 2 weeks is no joke. You are in the home stretch now for sure. Depleted, hungry, dialed in, all the things. But you are in the home stretch, man. So keep killing it, keep crushing it, keep doing the day-to-day grind, and soak in every freaking second of it. The highs, the lows, they all make the journey worthwhile, man. I'm stoked for you. All right, what else we got, y'all? That is pretty much all I've got. one thing I am going to give you a little teaser here. So, give you a little teaser real quick. So, we've got the bodybuilding course that I've been working on for the past 4 years. That's basically a summation of everything I've learned over the past 15 plus years. That will be launching very, very soon. I have been working with a beta test group for the past month and a half, 2 months. I've compiled their feedback, gotten that dialed in. I'm going to be adding a few more videos, but that will be launching pretty soon at ketobodybuilding.com. It's got the course, it's got the community feature, it's got the AI. The AI is getting legit. I had a call with my AI team today, and they showed me some stuff that's in the pipeline. Super excited about what the AI is going to be able to allow us to do. So very excited about that. But I've got some other things in the works as it pertains to challenges within that community. So I've got some pretty exciting challenges that are going to come and take place within that community. Some are going to be shorter stint, one-off weekly or monthly challenges, and then we're going to have some behind the scenes longer, like 6-month challenges. But these challenges are going to be pretty awesome. I've been putting some stuff on the whiteboard as far as like what I want to do with that, and there's going to be some pretty significant prizes up for grabs, both financial prizes like the ability to win money at these challenges, but then also like items and giveaway, contests and stuff like that. So very excited about the community, very excited about the challenges that I'll host within that community, very excited about all things within the course, the AI, and just everything that's in the pipeline there. So you're going to be seeing a lot more content from me, marketing, hyping up, and promoting all of that stuff. So stay tuned for that. But it is getting very, very close. So stay tuned for that. I'm super excited, and hopefully y'all are too. Man, Skippy Doo says, good luck, carnivore muscle. Good luck indeed. But he doesn't need luck because he's a freaking savage. He's gonna kill it. No luck necessary. He's just gonna put in the work and make it happen. But yes, thank you for that. I'm sure he's very much so appreciative. All right, y'all. I'm gonna get ready for my call with that community, with those beta test users, and kind of go over some of the tweaks and updates that have taken place over the past week. So I'm about to sign off on here, sign onto that, and do that. Hopefully, with Crystal, we'll jump on next time. KetoCon is next week. I will be leaving for that on Wednesday. So we should be able to do a live call next Tuesday if we're all packed up and ready to go and ahead of schedule like we plan to be. If for whatever reason things are crazy and we're upside down, may not be able to. But as far as I know, as of right now, with us leaving on Wednesday morning, should be good to do a live call on Tuesday, next Tuesday. So thank y'all again for tuning in. Much love to y'all. And we will see y'all next time. Hope to see y'all at KetoCon Hack Your Health. So hopefully y'all be going. And if not, you're going to be missing out. But hopefully I'll see you soon either way. Take care. Ta-ta for now. Adios. Hasta la vista, baby.